It's an opportunity to jumpstart a career in the beauty industry, and you only need just two weekends of your time.
That's right. So I traveled to a locally owned salon and education hub for aspiring lash artists right here in central Indiana to learn a little bit more about this little known rule change in the state that could make a big impact on your career. What were you doing prior to this job?
100 different things. Complete 180.
Feeling lost in her retail job, Cicero's Haley Jensen tells me her 9-to-5 felt like a dead end until one day when she came across an opportunity to make a change.
That I could, knock it out in 2 weekends. I was so excited.
Jensen's interest in becoming a lash artist led her to sign up for a 45-hour course at the Beauty Society in Greenwood. And a number of people in the beauty industry don't even know about this.
So it's on the weekends, and we knock it out so those that have kiddos or full-time jobs, they're able to come in.
Sasha Hahn is the owner and head educator at the Beauty Society. She herself started her career in corporate America, felt it wasn't a good fit, and went to esthetician school to become a lash artist.
It used to be in Indiana, you had to be a licensed cosmetologist or esthetician to legally do lash extensions.
But students in these programs weren't actually taught how to do lashes, or if they were, it was just a quick crash course.
Proper training really wasn't out there and accessible even when I got started. So I'm really passionate about making it accessible.
And Hahn says that detailed training is imperative for clients and the industry as a whole.
I mean, these are people's eyes. It's not something to take lightly.
But Hahn and others in the industry are part of the change here in the Hoosier state. A few years ago, the State Board of Cosmetology passed on this certification process to the State Board of Health, meaning you no longer have to go to aesthetics or cosmetology school to become a certified lash artist. However,
you do have to take a state-approved course through the Department of Health, and we happen to be one of them.
Hahn says they're required to follow curriculum set by the state, and they go above and beyond those requirements. And now she's seen hundreds of students come through her doors to make a career change or to supplement their income as a certified lash artist.
Sasha was a great resource.
Students are required to take the 45-hour course, which includes hands-on training with mannequins and live models. They must also pass a state exam. Hahn meets with the students one-on-one to determine next steps and help with career planning.
I mean, this course was just such a blessing.
For Jensen, this course allowed her to leave that 9-to-5 and work for several months at an Indianapolis salon, and then she made a big career move for her family.
And then just kind of decided to take a leap of faith and kind of branch off and do my own thing.
Opening 317 Lashes in her home of Cicero.
It's a real small town. There really isn't anything like that.
Now she sets her own hours and prices and faces the challenges and rewards of being a business owner.
It can only go up from here.
So Hahn says she does not want finances to be a barrier to this training, so they do provide financing in-house, no credit checks. If this is something you're interested in pursuing or learning more about, just click on this story at WRTV.com. Got all the information there for you as well.